Hey guys, my name's Pocket and welcome back to another VOD review. Today we're going to be going over a senna game and we're going to be talking about everything from wave management and macro all the way down to micro and how to really maximize your mechanical skill with senna. This was taken from my stream, and if you want to catch one of these VOD reviews live, then you should totally check out my Twitch. I'll put a link in the video description and we're just going to get straight into it.
We'll see a thing right now that I told you
Yes.
before.
Yeah.
Like, don't put the ward in here. That's a waste of ward. Oops. Because
Yes.
if they E you, the E range of Tarek's first spell he skills is his E.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be longer than the distance between you and the ward right now, or your max warding range.
Yeah, this
So if they're
this
in
distance is less than Tarek's E by a long shot. And
yeah, they're gonna hit you anyways.
Yep.
So just dodge backwards a bit if you want to make sure, or just use the other
when you hit
lane, like the lower lane.
Yeah, when you hit Tarek's max E range, just dodge backwards a bit in case he's channeling it. And yeah, this was a pretty obvious one.
Now, if you didn't use the ward earlier here, by the way, when you walk up right now, which is gonna happen in like 2 or 3 seconds, yeah, you're gonna walk up here. And you could have placed the ward in the top right bush.
Yeah, right here.
And then get full lane control. Yeah, and then you get full lane control. They can't do anything.
And you can see them off, so to speak.
That means you can just... Exactly, and you can just keep the wave in your side. Because I see how your cannon is dead, but their cannon is still alive.
Yeah.
That means your wave is gonna get pushed in.
Yeah.
And you could keep it there, and Veigar could just simply stack. And if they want to fight, the Tarek has to expend a lot of mana to get the Aphelios back to health.
Yeah.
And also, the heal has quite a big cooldown as after he uses every instance of it.
Yes.
I think it has like 10 seconds or 11 or something like that.
Yeah. You're talking about Tarek's heal, yeah.
Tarek's heal, yeah. So the time you gain to just simply let Veigar stack, and that early in the game, it's money. It's pure money.
Well, yeah, freezing is good for Veigar specifically, right? Because he can stack. His Q cooldown doesn't matter if he's not shoving in. He can stack every single minion on his Q if he's smart. That's a good point, actually. That's a really good point, especially like matchup specifically. Putting ourselves in a position to be lane dominant and freeze would be very, very good for Veigar.
Especially at 2.5 minutes.
Yes, yeah. I mean, he's stacking AP immediately, right? So those stacks are even more powerful right away.
Yep.
Because nobody's backed yet. We straight up, he's just getting AP. Yeah, that's a good point.
As soon as he's about to reach, like, let's say 15 to 20% mana, you just shove the wave out. Don't care about his stacks. Obviously, you try to get the gold, but you just shove it in, and then reset the lane and get your own reset. That's like at level 4, I think, probably. Yes. And then you just reset. He gets his tier, depending on what he's going for. If he's going the tier build, or if he's going for his
Lost Chapter for Ludens. Yeah.
Yeah. Both are viable options, in my opinion. Yeah. And then it depends on what you buy, but I would probably go tier in a duo lane. In a solo lane, I'd also go Lost Chapter.
It's obviously, I don't ward there because I don't have a ward. But we do freeze. I pinged him to be careful so he would stop shoving, because despite not having the ward, I did realize it would a very good opportunity to freeze a little bit. I'm a bit greedy there, and I'd get a stack by queuing the wave, which shoves a bit, but yeah. Very good E from the Veigar. Puts him a bit on the back foot. I wanted him to kind of just
Veigar warded there.
Yes, yeah. Well, this is the exact ward that we were talking about, but yeah, we have kind of shoved a bit.
But it is too late now. This ward doesn't give any more value now. Because now you are in the position of controlling the lane, but like not by being vision,
up there,
but by actually being up there. Yeah. Yeah. So here you should just try to get the wave pushed in.
Yeah, I had a little cheeky ward over the wall, and then And then I'm just sit here looking for stacks. So I should be shoving here. Yeah.
Yes, totally. Yeah, you
For
should
sure.
absolutely be shoving this in.
In hindsight, it's quite clear we need to be shoving this in. But there's me messing around with SmartCast on Q, which is just a bit silly. I try and stop him backing, which is pretty good, especially as we're going to shove. And then I finally start helping. So I should have been.
Yes, but you'll see what's happening now. See how the next wave is here already?
Yeah.
So now you have to push this wave in as well.
Yes, exactly. It's too little too late. Now I'm pinging him to push in, so now I've realized it, but I should have done it before this happened, and then we could have backed earlier.
Yes.
For sure.
Because now see how Veigar is at 15 to 20% mana?
Yeah, and we're getting a...
That's the time when you want to use your spells not to farm and stack, but just to shove in. And like after this plating, you should have gone back.
Yeah, we greeted for the
because now you have to clear this wave again.
Yeah. And Aphelios is back, and he's bought, and he's healthy again. And obviously, like you said...
he doesn't have a problem
with mana.
Shoving in with his flamethrower, I think it's called.
Yeah. I think it's a flamethrower, something like that. Well, like you said, like Veigar's mana is not 15-20% anymore. It's 0, literally.
No. Yeah, exactly. At 15 to 20, you want to go back as Veigar, or try to at least push out and then go back. So you use your basically the last bit of mana just to shove out.
Yeah, the biggest thing we got to take from this is that when we were in this scenario here, so it's here.
Yeah.
So in this scenario, we've got a cannon wave, which means that our minion is going to stall under tower. We want to shove it in. We'll obviously take their cannon and get that shoved so that he loses as many under tower as he can. We've obviously just stopped him backing, so he's still in lane, but we know he's going back soon. He's very low.
Yep, exactly.
So yeah, the biggest thing we want to take away from this is that we should have shoved in here. And I didn't help, and the Veigar wasn't exactly hard shoving because of his low mana issues. So I, as the support, really should have been picking that up. I'm full mana. I've got my Q for wave clear, so I should have been shoving in here. And then even regardless of that, we should have gone back after we shoved the next wave in, and we stay
at the latest. Yes.
But once again, we make another mistake, which is staying and greeting for the plate. And we don't even go back after the plate. And then obviously it gets us put into a very bad position because after that poor trade, and obviously, like you said, he's got his flamethrower and he's just shoving us in. And now we are low on mana, low on HP, especially after I agreed for that soul, and take quite a lot of damage, which we'll gloss over. But we're in a very bad position because he's unable to farm under tower without mana, and Aphelios is healthy.
One thing you can always think about when looking at these matchups, think about how well does the champion you lane with feel in certain situations. So let's say Veigar doesn't like being pushed in because he can't farm. It doesn't really work, right?
Yeah.
Even with spells, his spells deal too much damage to, just pre-damage them before the tower hits them so he can farm them. But they do too little to clear the whole wave.
Yeah.
So what he does is, if he uses spells, he's ruining all of it. But if he doesn't use it, he loses all of it.
Yeah.
So
it's
basically,
it's
a lose-lose situation. Yeah. So with Veigar, you always want to keep the wave either at a slow freeze or freeze state, or at a push state. So you always want to push the enemy in, go back, and just let them push back or reset. Or you keep the wave frozen, which demands you defending the wave a bit.
Yes.
And seeing them off.
Yeah.
But yeah, so another champion that would be the exact opposite is like every other ADC. Because like every ADC... see, this is an APC, so in that case, it doesn't make much sense. But
let's
every
say
ADC
Misfortune
is able to farm. Yeah, for example, Misfortune is able to farm
a very
on the
good
turret,
example.
no problem.
Yeah. Fair. So yeah, that's a big mistake in wave management, and one that was very much on me. Yeah.
I think you could have stayed. I think Veigar could have potentially stayed one more wave and then go back. But at the same time, I feel like him losing this wave leads to those kills now. Well, I hope it leads to kills. Oof. Nice
Well, at
barrier.
least a
Very
kill
nice
on
barrier.
me, but yeah. And then
Yeah,
Nocturne
Nocturne
comes
comes in.
in, and Veigar gets the Aphelios, clearly. But I believe they pick up the kill on the Amumu, yes.
Yeah, so the right call would have been go back with a Mumu, even though you lose a wave.
Yeah.
And
then Veigar dies to
then
the Silas.
yeah, but he gets another kill.
Just so everybody's aware, the Silas is the jungler and the Nocturne is the mid lane. Just because you're the support doesn't mean that you can just stop thinking about wave control. And it doesn't mean that you have no say over what's happening. You can help shove in, you can decide to shove in, and if you know that shoving in is the right option, if you're really paying attention, because obviously in this game I just wasn't paying enough attention to wave management. And if you have paid enough attention, if you decided it's enough to shove in, or it's the right thing to do to shove in, then you can prompt your ADC, or in this case your APC, to shove in with you by just attacking the wave and just getting it done.
Yeah, it's the support is the one who commands the lane, basically.
Yeah, I mean the supports have the earlier power spikes and the better base damages in general.
Exactly.
And obviously
and
much
CC
higher
and
utility.
Everything.
Yes, yeah, CC utility, healing, whatever. But it's also to be said, like just helping with wave management can really up your lane dominance. Okay, let's keep it moving.
Now here, if you want to, yeah, never mind. You're actually doing the right thing. Yep. Taking the minions at the last possible bit of HP.
Yeah.
Is what you want to do here. Oh, does the Veigar get it? Probably not.
I just wanted to get my soul, I think, there.
Because that means it's only slow pushing and he's losing as little as possible.
Yeah.
Did he go last chapter, by the way? I think he did, if I saw correctly. Ooh, that's a very nice stun cage. Yeah, this should lead to his death. He's 6.
Nice.
Yeah, goodbye.
And then maybe we pick up the turret.
Probably kill him as well. Yeah, probably.
No.
No?
We don't have the range.
We might.
Oh,
Corki!
Well done, Corki. Yeah, and he kills the Silas that we didn't even know was there. The Corki is doing very well this game, I think.
Good job, yeah.
So yeah, I take the control ward there. Probably should have just helped him shove and then taken it, but I had my Oracle's lens on and that
He has enough AP. He has enough AP and you got all the XP, so in that case, it's fine.
Yes, I was getting the XP there.
And after this plating, you should I guess you could reset. You could reset because you have 867, which means you have another 750 in total for.
Glitch there. So let's take that back just a little tiny bit. In this scenario, just as we see as the plating goes down, we see that there are waves there. So the things that we should be thinking about, you're saying, are that we can have a back because we've got a pretty big wave under the turret. Or we can reset, and that is to say, demolish the next wave and then back, so that our wave never meets that wave, and then the waves will reset in the middle of the lane. Obviously, we don't do either of that, as we'll see.
The thing why I say it is because you have above 750 gold. Yes. Or over 750, which means you can buy the Caulfield's Hammer or whatever the name of the item is, which is cooldown plus damage for you. So very, very good.
Yeah, I did ping him here to back with us, but we don't. I was trying to get him to come back with me there and trying to get behind the thingy and just back, but
and he got the kill, so that means he also has another.
Yeah, he's probably has quite a significant amount of gold.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But
so it would have just been like it's small steps, but it's still steps in the right direction.
Yeah, no.
All these little steps when you
little micro efficiencies can have a big effect, especially as we were talking about. Let's just pause it here.
Oh, misclick.
Oh, the fat finger barrier. We've paused right as I fat finger barrier there. So yeah, don't fat finger barrier. let's get that barrier off the screen. It's embarrassing. As we were talking about earlier, the supports have early power spikes and a lot more lane presence, generally speaking, than their ADC or their bot laner. And so these micro efficiencies can really matter because they can make you even more lane dominant, even more of a presence, and really help you have even bigger impact on how the game goes, right? And that's super important. So however minor it may seem, maximizing it is very important. We see the Nocturne here. I have fat-fingered barrier, and Amumu has definitely gone fully back. So I thought the Veigar
So
was
now you have to be very careful. Veigar walking up here is super dangerous because now you see he walks back down.
Yeah, we see the Nocturne coming back down here.
Yeah.
And I'm pinging him back again, but yeah.
That's
and then I flashed too early, and bonk, dead.
Yep.
Yeah, it was just silly. Obviously, we saw him coming down, and we reacted accordingly, but then we see him back off, and we went back up there, which is just silly. But
exactly,
yeah, so we both die. One to the Aphelios and one to the Nocturne. Luckily, the Aphelios and the Turret don't get an assist on me, which is silver linings, right? And yeah, I don't. I go Swiftness boots.
Oh, these Swifty boots. Yeah, Swifties, sorry.
Why do you Swifties
go them
instead of what?
Instead of tabbies. They're all, basically all of them are an auto attack focused champion unless you count Silas, for example, but even he does a lot of his damage when he jumps up to you and auto attacks you with his cleave thing. But Tryndamere, Nocturne, Aphelios,
even Tarek,
all of
extent.
them. Yeah, I guess, yeah. All of them deal a lot of auto attack damage, mainly auto attack damage.
Yeah, Swiftness boots are the offensive choice, and obviously they're very good on Senna because you're often wanting to run people down. As you can see on the bottom left, I'm Glacial Augment. So Swiftness boots, Glacial, approach velocity, the fact that your Q steals movement speed, Swifties just keep you able to kite and run people down. So they're the offensive choice effectively. I actually think you're probably right here though, given the enemy team comp. Yeah.
Especially seeing how the Tryndamere seems to be
doing
steamrolling the top lane. Yeah. And Nocturne...
No, you're completely right.
Nocturne spending every free minute he has with this old bot lane.
Yeah, because
that's just what Nocturnes do.
Yeah, like you said, the Tryndamere is doing fine, so the Nocturne doesn't need to go top. So we know he's going to keep coming down towards us.
Yep.
Yeah, Tabbies was the buy here. You're right.
Yeah.
We'll keep it moving. Keep it moving. Amumu comes in. Big ult from the Amumu. And obviously my ult comes in. It's pretty nice. We'll replay that basically. We're just coming back. And it was just a gank of opportunity. Very, very good pings from the Amumu. Not much to say about it, really. Good Q. Good ult.
Very good Q.
Combo.
Yep.
Good stuff.
And he smited him for the maximum disrespect.
The maximum disrespect kill. Can't have him getting away, of course. And then, good. I think I miss a soul here. Yeah. Just want to point that out. Yeah. That we do
Cannon
indeed.
Always drops a soul, right?
A cannon always drops a soul if you do not kill the cannon.
Yeah.
So I should have known that would have dropped a soul because I didn't kill it, even if the Veigar missed it. I should have known, and I guess there was just a bit tunnel vision on jungle, but just something for the Senna players in the audience to understand.
Now you get this turret and then go top lane. Or you should go top lane.
Yeah, especially as we can see, top lane is being shoved in pretty hard. And we do get the turret, like you say. Yep. And then, top lane needs help, basically. We've done actually pretty well in our lane. We've seen quite a few mistakes here, but...
This doesn't look too good.
He gets out of
there. Yeah.
I didn't want to die to kill him.
And Nocturne is bot as well.
Nocturne was coming. Now
you should go back.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes, we have talked about this. This is just silly of me. I was literally saying, I don't want to be here. And yet I stayed. It was just silly. Obviously, we saw Nocturne coming down. We saw him go back to mid, and then he's missing again. I should have known he was there, and yet I've stayed. And yeah, I thought I was being cocky seeing the Aphelios off when really he's just baiting me. And then Nocturne comes in from behind as soon as I go to get my soul.
Also there.
And I can barrier all I want, but he's killing me.
Yep.
So I came to help the Fiora. She was pinging for a couple of assistance pings. Yep. And they get into a fight with the Tryndamere. I healed her here because, damaging him in ult is not too bad. She had a really nice flash on the Tryndamere to finish her ult off. Bonk. And then she heals. And we managed to finally get him. And it was a big shutdown. 450 cold. And he went to the Fiora, which was nice.
You guys should go top lane now, though.
You're saying that Veigar should be with me.
Yes.
And Fiora should go bot. Yeah, so Veigar has died in their jungle, as we can see, while we were killing the Tryndamere. And then we are looking towards Drake. We see the Nocturne here. And the Cookie wants to back off a little bit. But then decides to go in. He's actually quite strong in this game. And he plays it very, very well. He backs right off the Taric E and then I end up nicking all the kills because I'm a good support. End up with a triple, which is nice. Got any thoughts on that?
I do have some thoughts. You play very passively. Like, I don't know how to explain this.
Okay, so...
Like, dodging here is perfectly fine, right?
Yep.
But as soon as they miss, now you keep going. Don't walk down. Don't walk down that much. Now you're going to do it again. Yeah, he has all his spells out. He used everything. And now you're going to walk back again because you're afraid. But the damage Corki has...
So I dodged this thing.
That's perfectly fine.
So you're saying don't walk back here?
Yes, they don't have vision in the bush.
But I have...
Of course, they're hitting you and you're hitting them, so they have vision of you.
But I have very high range. Don't I want to keep that ranged advantage? Yeah, well, she's got very strange autos.
If it even works.
She has very strange autos because they're not projectiles. They go her autos go for Yasuo's and stuff. Yeah. So, I see what you're saying. I cancelled an auto attack there because it was right at the max of my range. And while into, say, another ranged champion, it might be a good idea. He's out of all of his spells. He's low. And I could have been closer safely, right? And then there's something happening on bot lane. We're trying to get there. Yeah. But it's a bit...
Nocturne probably has his ult back by now.
Yeah, he has ult hunter.
So it's very dangerous for you to stay here longer than any... Well, yeah, I guess you could have taken this turret.
Yeah, this is...
Corki dies to the Tryndamere in the meantime.
Oh yeah, as you can see on top lane here. But yeah, we probably could have made a play for taking that turret, but with everybody backing off, I think I made the right decision to just back off with them. So yeah, I cancel recall here, so we avoid the Nocturnal, and then we're backing to buy and come and meet this Tryndamere, but we end up just ulting to help the Amumu. And I think he picks it up.
Yep.
He smites him again.
He smites him the maximum disrespect. I swear to God. He smites everyone.
Something about smiting champions for the kill that is just very, very funny. So we're pounded on him here. The Veigar goes top lane here, but the Cookie's got very good wave clear, so I think we do take the... I'm not really sure why.
I think Veigar should just stay. This is just... Yeah. I don't know why they're going top lane.
Obviously, he greeded for the thingy. So we get the inhib tower.
Yeah, you die here. 100%. There's no way.
I missed my W. Oh, no. Dead. If I'd hit my W, I could have got out. I'm very speedy. But so that's just mechanical skill. We are just trying to leg it up here as fast as we can to get up into the ending screen, and we end and we win. And I believe for the first time true, for the first time in one of these VOD reviews, we get a victory screen. Kinda. An ictory screen. And the recording doesn't cut too. And we're done. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this has been helpful in some way, and if you want to catch one of these VOD reviews live on stream, then you should definitely check out my Twitch. We're live every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and from now on we're going to be doing a lot of viewer VOD reviews. So if you want to get a VOD review of your own, then hop into my Discord. I'll put a link in the video description, and hopefully we'll be able to sort out getting you a VOD review, which we'll edit and upload to YouTube as well. Run! Ah, yeah, we kill her! Oh no, leg it!